The color for Kimtech is green. What's that yellow shit? We only saw it that one time. It never comes back again. Kimtech is known for blowing shit up. What's that yellow shit? I thought it would never come back. Arcane/Hextech is known for being a bright blue, even to the point of being blinding at times. Shimmer is the more dangerous kind of Kimtech. It's also like the darker version of Kimtech because it's addictive and it's actually harmful. Shimmer technically does not have the ability to shine brilliantly the way that Arcane does, except you infuse Shimmer with something that can shine with a brilliant light, which is Arcane, which is what happened here. And do you know why that's important? I will tell you why that's important. This is a shot from the trailer of Arcane Season 2. And it looked like something else that was happening in the trailer. But this was shown for a very brief amount of time, and it was very cleverly hiding 3 important things, even 4. 4 important things. First thing that it hid was the fact that we're looking at something bright and purple. It's the Hex Core. And we know it's the Hex Core because that cane that we see right there very briefly, that's a cane. That ain't just any cane. That's Victor's cane. That is Victor's cane. And this person is wearing a cloak. And 4, the screen has a purple aura. A purple Hex Core aura to tell us that it's Victor. Foreshadowing the end of the season there, yes, but also things going in reverse. These alternating posters are reversing each other. Just before the trailer dropped, suspiciously, we were given this picture with no context. The significant thing here is not Vi per se, but the monkey on her back. And what does the monkey mean? The actual monkey in the story was the thing that caused everything to reverse. It caused a situation at a pivotal moment in the story to reverse. And now, every time the monkey comes back, what does that mean? It's a symbol that Arcane is using that means reversed in some way, shape, or form. The tables are turned from one side to the other. This is not Rise. This is not Jinx. This is not Vi. This is Victor. I am 90% certain of it. Look at the monkey in the background. Flipping our heads upside down. There's a little bit, slightly unnoticeable, but there's a little bit of a purple aura. This is Victor. The writers of the show said that everybody is going to be their polar opposite self in Season 2. And we can already see in Season 1, Victor transitioning towards that in this scene that I'm showing you right here.
Fascinating. I would very much like to see the device. This, Hex Core.
That may be difficult to arrange. I've tried every combination of runes, but it's always the same. The subjects wither and rot.
Perhaps the error resides not with your calculations, but with your subjects. Nature has made us intolerant to change, but fortunately, we have the capacity to change our nature.
And this is Shimmer?
A variant. It should provide everything one needs to survive a violent transition.
Will it work on plants?
You aren't here about the plants, are you? I know the look of a doomed man. I must warn you. If you take this path, they will despise you. Love and legacy are the sacrifices we make for progress. It's why I parted ways with Heimerdinger.
Jace will understand.
Perhaps.
Victor, in this shot, has come to this place, foreshadowed in this scene, with a bright purple light. Violent foreshadowing. Violently punched this bright purple light on top of Silco. This is violently foreshadowing the highest stakes for the end of the show. Victor has come to this same place to absorb human subjects into his hex core and build his new hex tech purple hex core body. The big surprise that is hiding underneath that cloak is the new hex core body that he has built with those sacrificed subjects. And he is about to reveal to us in this scene that we're glimpsing what he's going to be able to do with it, and what he is going to effectively do with it, where he stands morally, and how he has become his polar opposite.
I'm calling it the Hex Core. It's an adaptive rune matrix. Hextech that evolves.
It's groundbreaking. What's most exciting is that it reacts to biological matter. There are stories of healing magic. Our samples thus far have perished, but
You must destroy it.
What?
Please. If ever you've put faith in my guidance, hear me now. I've seen nations destroyed by a single seed, and it looked exactly like this.
Professor, this could save Victor's life.
Victor, something's different. You've changed. What did you do?
What do you mean, Professor?
It's that thing. It must be destroyed.
Wait, no, I won't let you.
Jace, this is a violation of the ethos. I will have it destroyed one way or another.
This shot right here is showing Victor transitioning over to exactly what Heimerdinger was talking about. Victor and all of his hex core shit is going to turn into this red color here. Somehow. Making me wonder if the color red happens to be a foreshadowing of the peak, the highest, the stakes at their top, when it comes to like the story or whatever. There's not gonna be a red color here, I don't think, because the footage that they give us in the trailer that they just released is exclusively from the first 3 episodes or first act of the season. So maybe his body will transition to red throughout the course of the story, but I do not think he's there yet, because red is the peak, and blue or purple or whatever is transitioning in that direction. On top of all of that, like, the whole screen isn't purple. It's just like that bottom middle part as if like his body, like his legs are glowing the purple aura light thing, or like he's holding the hex core down there somehow, maybe with a device. I'm thinking there's a new device that he has in there that he's hiding under that cloak that is holding the hex core for him so that he doesn't actually have to touch it. Either that, or like the hex core has formulated a hole in his stomach that he can place the hex core inside of, or in his chest. So I don't know. I'm thinking the hex core might have become his new heart or something. I don't know. If I understand correctly, Victor has issues with his back and hip joints. So I'm thinking like it kind of looked like the hex core was trying to merge with him. I think it may have merged with him in some way. It may have completely become his back and hip joints. That's an image I have in my head. Pretty sure it's not this guy that they did show in the show that everybody thinks is Rise. It is not Rise. It is not Rise. Clearly wearing different stuff. This character that they showed in the flashbacks for Jace is a lot more evolved with their magic and mage attire. There's a lot less details on this cloak that seem to suggest that this individual is a little bit of an amateur when it comes to using Hextech magic, or hex magic, or whatever they call it, arcane magic. I'm not going to outright deny that this character on screen right now is or might be Rise, but I do believe that the cloaked figure and this character are not the same. Because notice, yeah, this character's wearing a hood, but he's not wearing a cloak. That's not the same character, just because they're wearing a hood.